everybody, and welcome to the Abigail C. Pride compound, where tonight we have Game 1 of our SWTV doubleheader as Gulf Coast Lockdown comes into town to face the Originators. We're here in Boston. It's me, B-Long, and Siege here. What's going on? It's good to have you here tonight.
I'm excited to be here tonight. I think this is, I mentioned on Ticket as you will earlier today, this is a can't miss game. If you ask me, we got the red hot Originators led by who else? Cooper Flag. He's been on a tear. And then you've got Gulf Coast Lockdown, who's had a very interesting season. They started so hot, had a little bit of a slide, but they're getting back to the things that made them so great at the beginning of the season. And hey, Coach Heesh said they're holding Cooper Flag to under 25, which doesn't sound like a crazy low number. But for Cooper Flag, that's a pretty good feat. So,
Cooper Flag has only been under 25 points 8 times all season so far. So,
that's a crazy
good luck.
Good
luck. And even then, at those, he's been close to getting it too. 24, 23. So it's not like it's he's had a few games where he had 10 or whatever, but. It's not a rare occurrence that Aiko Kasai gets the scoring going for Gulf Coast Lockdown.
Well, I mean, this Gulf Coast Lockdown team is built on defense, playing team ball. If anyone can facilitate a defense to hold Cooper Flag, not stop him, you're not going to stop him, but hold him, this is one of the teams that I do believe has the capability to do so.
Speaking of stopping him, I know you saw that Ezekiel Bull picking up Cooper Flag full court there.
You know what? I actually don't hate that. I don't hate that by Coach Heesh. Ezekiel Bull is a big man, not considered a great perimeter defender, and usually you want someone kind of agile, quick with his feet. But Ezekiel Bull is that. For a guy his size, he can move really well. He's a tough defender. What he is going to do is he's going to be physical with Cooper Flag, and that might be able to kind of wear him down and hopefully fatigue him over the course of the game.
Exactly. Well, the OG is going to have the ball. And we'll have play resume here in a minute. But yeah, first turnover there. That's a good start. Good turnover there. Getting the trap in the corner. And Jay Lass were able to poke the ball out. And unfortunately, Bull was over there, but out of bounds the result. And Kamari Ward attacking. Getting 2 points. As the OG started a little cold here. A little rough on the offensive end. That's their first basket. And I think that was their third or fourth time down so far. Kai Killen's on the interior guarded by Cooper Flag, and Flag and a foul called on it.
And B-Ron, that's not a bad strat either. You get Cooper Flag on you if you're Kai Killens or one of the big guys. Get into the paint, be physical, get him up in the air, see if you can draw a foul. If they can get Cooper Flag in foul trouble, that's big for this game. You get Cooper Flag, kind of playing limited minutes with foul trouble, which is not an easy thing to do. His athleticism and his timing on the defensive end allows him to not have to foul very often. But if you can figure out a way to do that and limit his minutes, that's a massive plus for Gulf Coast.
Yeah, absolutely. And as a reminder, this is your first time watching us here on SWTV and SWTV Prep. We play 4 8-minute quarters, almost 8 quarters, 4 8-minute quarters. So getting a player in foul trouble in early is going to be a problem. 2 fouls in the first quarter. I caused you to sit for quite a while going forward into the next quarter. So definitely it would be a good idea if you try to get Cooper Flag in foul trouble as he pulls up on a contested mid-range jumper. Good closeout there from Avery Cooks.
And what you're going to do... And what you're going to do also, similar to the idea of putting Ezekiel Bull on him, if you're going at him in the paint, even if you're not drawing fouls on him, what you're doing is it's those body blows, not in the sense of basketball, and hey, that's a body blow right there. That's quite a jam. But it's those body blows literally physically. You can get into him, be physical with him in the paint, offensively, defensively. You're going to wear him down. While he seems superhuman, Cooper Flag is a mere mortal. And if you hit him enough times, bump into him enough times, it's going to take effect on him.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Just like anyone else. Just like anyone else in this league. We've mentioned it plenty of times now. This is the best high school basketball prep league in the world. These are the best players in prep basketball in the world. So these kids are all going to compete. There's a great contest there. All right, Ezekiel Bull. And great pass inside to Cyrus Avery Cooks there.
Just another one of the options here on Gulf Coast. I think early in the season, you know, we talked about it was all, what a block. There's Bull right there. I'm telling you, the guy can guard on the perimeter. He's got quick feet. Guards him on the drive, gets the block.
Jay Laster.
Just go right back. But that's one thing about this Gulf Coast lockdown team. Early on, we heard a lot about Kai Killens, Carson Cuthbert. There's a lot of options on this team, offensively and defensively. And the more and more they play together, the more and more dangerous this team's going to get.
Man, great contest, but Cooper flagged too much there on that one. Body control, able to fight through the contact and hit the 2 points anyway, make it a 3-point lockdown lead. And, you know, speaking of Gulf Coast Siege, the narrative around this team has been, you know, Kai Killens has come alive as an elite scorer for them all season, but the number 2 of them has been inconsistent, and they've been doing it by committee pretty much every game.
Avery Cooks.
There's Avery Cooks scoring once again.
Absolutely, and to be honest, there's nothing wrong with that if you ask me. Number 2 in terms of facilitating the offense, I mean, number 1 in terms of facilitating the offense is that kid, Carson Cuthbert, a straight facilitator. Cooper Flag, you can't let him get going like that. He's getting buckets now, and if he gets hot, it's going to be really scary hours here. But yeah. Carson Cuthbert facilitates this offense so well, but I think we didn't realize how good guys like Aiko Kasai, Avery Cooks, even Cyrus Jackson, guys like that, how good they were offensively.
Exactly. We're going to take a quick break, folks. Come right back. Welcome back, folks. 13-8. Gulf Coast lockdown in the lead. Cooper Flag doing his best to try to keep the OGs in this one getting out of hand. Getting out of hand a little early, and there's some good defense. Cuthbert knocked the ball away, but Flag able to gather it back up. And Ogalskis on the mid-range jumper. Denied by strong defense from Avery Cooks. And now back with the offense again is Gulf Coast lockdown.
Hey, good pass.
Cooks.
And I don't know how I feel about Carson Cuthbert being matched up with Cooper Flag like this. I mean, it worked out fine that last. Yeah, see, that's just gonna happen.
Yeah.
Like every single time.
That's the matchup you don't want if you're the OG, if you're Gulf Coast lockdown.
Yeah, I mean, all love to Carson Cuthbert. For sure. Oh my God. That's the shot he makes.
Yeah, he makes that more times than not. So, good defense there from Cooper, winning the battle on that one. And this is Holy Horse playing defense on Flag. And there's... It seems like the whole team in there is trying to stop Flag, which viable strategy, I think. 5 players, you know, guarding 1 player worked out that time.
He's so tough.
There's that turnaround jumper from Kai Killens.
He's got a Chris Middleton-like game.
He's got one of the prettiest fadeaway jumpers here in Symbol Prep. Good drive inside from St. Lamar. My Roman numeral Siege. A little rusty. Little rusty in the numeral. That's a 9th? Okay.
I believe so. That's a lot of St. Lamar's.
A lot of St. Lamar's. There's a lot of them, man.
I mean,
the 9th is crazy.
That's got to date back to like the 1800s at least. Maybe the 1700s.
I could see like the 2nd or 3rd but the 9th is crazy.
Yeah, the 9th, like let's try something different out at this point. You know what I mean?
Yeah, all right. Oh, Cooper Flag said, how about this?
Somebody stop that man.
A repeat of a dunk we saw earlier in the game. Points all the same, though. I feel like Cooper has all 14 of their points to begin this game so far.
It certainly feels that way, and it might be that way. No, St. Lamar had that tough take.
No, Lamar, yep. He's going to get 2 more right there.
What's so bad if you got 9 generations to learn how to jump high eventually? I like it.
Hey, man, look, it's working out well for the 9th St. Lamar as he adds 2 more points to his total here in the early stages of the game. Holy force jumper, no good. Guarded by Victor Galskis, and Flag brings it up. Final 5 seconds of the first quarter. Flag guarded by Horse. Good defense, and the jumper of Flag does not go. But Gulf Coast lockdown heading into the second quarter with a 1-point lead, 17-16. Second quarter right on the corner, folks. Don't go anywhere.
Remember those pesky squirrels?
Uh-huh.
Well, I trained them.
Fun! Squirrels cutting coupons.
Yep. It's gonna save us a ton of money and time.
I love your brain, Bob.
Me too.
Enough! Your tyranny ends now, you filthy humans! Not up, my brothers!
You seem so cool!
Yeah!
Ow!
The day of the squirrel is upon us!
No!
YOLO!
Oh, it's biting my head! Oh, God, it's mating with my mouth. Mommy!
Just get it off!
Second quarter, get ready to begin here. Gulf Coast lockdown has the crowd a little bit quiet in the lead. It's a 1-point lead, so I don't think they'll be quiet for too much longer, but the OGs gotta find ways to get more people going. Cooper Flag leading by 10 points for them. But he's got some help, but Gulf Coast lockdown playing a well-rounded game here, and I think that's gonna be a ticket for them here in this one. OG's gonna have to do the same if they want to win, in my opinion.
Yeah, that they will. They're going to have to find a little more scoring. Cooper Flag, 10 of their 16 on 5 for 10 shooting. 50% is pretty efficient, but you want to find more help there because, again, if they can start wearing him down, which, I don't know how big of a concern that is for Cooper Flag, but there's some help there. Get someone else to score.
Yeah, Christ Coates getting the through to fall. Again, the OG's the lead, and St. Lamar blocks it, sends it the other way. Now McGavin with it, being guarded by Kai, draws a foul on Killens.
Foul called on Kai Killens. That's his
Justin McGavin.
First team
foul. Go to the line for 2 free throws here. And extend this OG's lead. See Coach Elisa Dodge there. 3rd season in Simwell Prep. He has the 2nd most wins in Simwell Prep as a coach. Her career record 45-22. Versus on the other side of things, a new coach to SimWorld Prep, Coach Nick Heish. You mentioned it earlier, Siege. He said it earlier on Take the Vote today. They want to hold Cooper Flag to under 25 points. He's no stranger to lofty expectations and goals, for sure. I think, and that's one of them.
Yeah, I mean, quite lofty, especially considering you get 10 in the first quarter. They're going to need to tighten up a little bit on him. They're going to need to tighten up a little bit on him. Maybe even like a matchup
already
zone
halfway
type
there,
thing.
Honestly.
At this point, I don't know why no one's implored the idea of playing a zone against Cooper Flag. I know he can kind of shoot, but I think at this point, I might even try something like that where you can pack the paint a little bit, keep him out of the paint. And if he's going to beat you by shooting the 3, which I know that he can, but I feel like it's a little less efficient than letting him get to the rim in a one-on-one matchup every time. So I'm not sure why I haven't seen anyone try to employ that yet. But maybe a little free game there. Maybe not. I'm not a coach, so I don't know if that would work or not.
It's something to consider at the very least, you think. As Kai Killens score on the other end. Now St. Lamar trying to pump fake, not fooled by it though. Was Cutbirth. McGavin. Back to Coates for three. Good.
Jesus Christ! Coach.
Price Coates hits the three. 24 points, same as his number on the scoreboard there. Was a foul on St. Lamar the 9. The off-ball foul. The points will stay on the board, however.
Quick little 8-2 run for the Originators to start this quarter, B-Ron.
And that's a great start for the OGs. And they're doing it without Cooper Flag on the floor, too.
Well, you're not going to stop Kai Killens like that one-on-one in the mid-range, so. Good luck. Good luck.
I feel like we're going to be saying good luck a lot tonight because both Kai Killens and Cooper Flag can both fill it up when they get the opportunity to. The Christ coach shaking his man there and getting 2 more points. He has been a huge part of the early stages of this second quarter. And there's Kai Killens. Getting right by Justin McGavin. The pass setting him up perfectly, leading into the basket. That's exactly how you draw it up.
I believe that Kai Killens has all 6 of their points this quarter.
There's Justin McGavin. Hair Canada getting himself on the board here for the OGs, and it's now 29-23. 5:35 left in this one, and there's a foul.
Good take.
No choice but to foul there, honestly.
I like that. That's a good take. That's a strong take, and that's what I'm talking about with Ezekiel Bull. He does have that foot speed that not a lot of people of his size can boast, and he used it there on the slower Ilgauskas to get to the rim and draw the foul.
Yeah, and Ilgauskas, like you said, Siege, not the best in terms of lateral quickness. So if you can get by, if you're a big and you're a little bit more athletic than he is, you can get by, and we saw it there. Had no choice but the foul.
Substitutions on the floor.
Some subs coming in for the OGs. Kamari Ward and Jay Laster entering back into the game here. Bull's going for a second free throw. And he gets them both. Perfect from the line that time.
Ooh, shaking bake last.
Oh, okay.
Can't get it to go. All shake, no bake. All shake, no bake.
All of that, though, and you can't even finish the layup. That is heartbreaking there. Now, Cutbirth fires a three. It's good. Okay, they did give him 3.
Irish spring green.
Would go up to 2.
Good dish from Kai Killens as well. Drew the defense in by backing down in that mid-range and got his teammate open. Coming off the screen.
Absolutely, yeah. And I like to see more teams use those off-ball screens to get more players open like that for looks, especially your shooters.
I'll tell you one team that uses it in excess. Lakeshore Drive uses that for D'Angelo Jordan almost every play.
Yeah, and it works very well for it.
That it does. That it does.
Laiko Kasai hits, and Gulf Coast Lockdowns back out in front by 1. 4:35 left here in the second quarter of play. Laster with it, shoots a 3, gets him right back.
This is a back and forth affair here. I'll be honest with you though, B-Ron. I don't know if that plays to Gulf Coast's favor here. They are, a defensive focused team. If this turns into a scoring contest, I don't know if that works for them. But they're keeping up as of now, so.
Yeah, keep in mind, OGs are one of the top scoring teams here in Simro Prep. And in the top 10, in the top 15, they're ranked 11th in points per game, so they can fill it up. But I don't think that getting into a back and forth with them, like I said, the move. But we'll see how they respond. Sometimes it could work in your favor on certain nights. So it depends on who steps up and who doesn't. Oh, Kasai with the strong pass inside to Deontay Joyce.
Deontay Joyce, the SimWorld Prep veteran.
Timeout. Called by the OGs.
They get themselves a timeout here. 2-point lead for them. 3:24 left here in the second quarter of play. I want to take a minute here. Remind everyone to join the Discord. It's discord.gg/SimWorldHoops. If you got the game, come be a player. If you got the brains, come be a coach. You can be a fan, cheer on these similar prep teams, these kids, as they make their journey from prep to pro. Or I got a fourth option for you. You can join us here on the SimWorld Media team. Write articles, call games. We're gonna have Michael, me, and Siege call some games. Go on the tech team. There's a lot of ways you can get involved here at SimWorld Prep and SimWorld in general. The only way you can do it though, by joining the Discord, discord.gg/SimWorld Hoops. And of course, I know C's gonna say it. I'm not gonna steal his thunder, so I'll let you finish it, C's.
Yeah, remember to drink your water out there. Hydration is paramount to being able to play basketball, watch basketball, write about basketball, talk about basketball, coach basketball. If you're not drinking water, you can't do any of it. So make sure you stay hydrated out there.
Yeah, really talking. I have to go get a water bottle at some point here. When we get a halftime break, Siege. We gotta go over to the session and get some water, you know?
Oh, B-Ron, do I have a surprise for you? Look under your seat. I put a 6-pack of water bottles under there for you.
Oh, my man.
Of course.
Looking out for you, boy. I appreciate it. There is Cooper Flag. Wow.
What do you do about that?
Yeah, right?
This is why I could never be a coach. I would get way too frustrated at these kind of things.
You could do everything right, have it still not matter. And Cooper Flag now is throwing his length, getting the block, and OG's the other way, and that looked to be maybe an alley-oop pass, maybe, but all it was in the end was a turnover. Now Killens inside to no, 3-second violation on Ezekiel Bull.
It's OG's ball.
A little frustration there. You saw it from Bull. We didn't realize he was camped out in the lane for that long, or maybe he thought it was a quick call. Regardless, though, turnover all the same. Cyrus Jackson checks in for a lockdown. St. Lamar back in on the floor for the OGs.
St. Lamar's had himself a nice game to start this one off. Got himself some buckets, been playing some really good defense. I like what I'm seeing from him so far.
He sure has.
Way better than the previous 8 St. Lamars, I'll tell you that.
Wonder if any of the other ones were good at basketball. Right? Who knows? Maybe we got other things, accounting maybe, I don't know.
I have no idea, I'll tell you that for sure.
Sounds like someone who belongs at BYU, that name. I don't know why, man.
You know what? I don't know if he fits the BYU profile, but...
Well, look, Jay Lasser is shooting a 3, and it's just short off the front of the rim. We're down to the final minute and 40 of the first half here, and there's Ezekiel Bull. Slipping behind a Cooper Flag. And losing track of a kid that size is surprising, but it happened there, and it's a tie ball game once again. This has been a really fun first half of play.
That it has. I mean, way higher scoring than I think I personally expected. I was hoping to see Gulf Coast make it a defensive game here, see how the Originators would fare in that. But, you know, believe it or not, Gulf Coast Lockdown does average more points per game than the Originators do, so you could call them a more high-flying team, if you will.
You can, yeah, that's very true. Very true, and there's the contest from Flag on Killens. As we're down to the final 50 seconds. And Kamari Ward so close there. Couldn't get it to fall. And now Bull going by St. Lamar.
Ezekiel Bull.
Like a Bull China shot.
You know what? If I'm St. Lamar, honestly, if I'm seeing Ezekiel Bull coming my way, I'm doing the same thing. You know what? You can have it, big guy.
Don't need to get a foul there.
Right, exactly.
Ezekiel Bull!
Now showing
Another
off
one!
The jumper.
Another one,
man. Where do you think I was at? 25
I'm about to say, someone call him.
Final 20 seconds here.
Oh my
Cooper Flag going by Ezekiel Bull. And responds with points of his own. Shot clock is now off. As there's a foul on Jay Laster.
That's his
Cyrus
first
Jackson.
Second team foul.
Going to the free throw line.
And at the line for the visiting Gulf Coast Lockdown, Cyrus Jackson shooting 2.
Jackson here. Looking to give us in the lead. heading into the locker room here. Final 14 seconds left here in the first half of play. First one does not go, and Jackson on the season, normally a good free throw shooter, 81% from the free throw line.
Yeah, I mean this whole Gulf Coast lockdown team is pretty good from the free throw line. 80% of its team in prep ball is nothing to wag your finger at.
Absolutely not. And he does at least get one of the two. So now Cooper Flagg and the OGs looking to end the first half on a high note here with the lead perhaps. We'll see what happens. Pass goes down the flag as expected. Flagg driving inside, getting it to go in the clutch.
And that's the half.
And that's going to end the first half play. OG's out in front, 42-41. A competitive back and forth first half seed. I know you mentioned it, but it's not what we expected. We expected a different kind of game here.
That we did. I'll tell you what, they're doing a good job of sticking with this Originators team. Cooper Flagg's doing everything Cooper Flagg does. They're having a hard time staying in front of him, but it's really not the only problem right now. We saw Christ Coates was able to get free on the three-point line over and over again twice, but multiple times they ran those plays for him. St. Lamar's getting it done. We're seeing those role players, not even kind of those secondary players we think of for the Originators. You talk about the Jay Lasters, the Victorious Ogalskis, the Hair Canadas, the Kamari Wards. We're seeing those guys who are coming off the bench in the St. Lamars and the Christ Coates are getting it done, contributing. Yep. That's something that obviously your focus needs to be on Cooper Flagg, but if you let those guys around him get going as well, you're as good as done.
Yeah, and we'll see what kind of changes are made as the first half wine is over here. Second half coming up, folks. Come on back for it.
Make it two-possession game, and they will.
Definitely gonna have to look elsewhere. Oh! third quarter getting ready to begin here at the Abigail C. Pratt compounds of 42-41. Originators lead. We are shooting for 500 comments in the stream tonight, so get in here, talk it up. I'll be shouting out some of you guys here in the stream tonight once we get a break here in action. And the Cooper Flag gonna throw the 3-ball, does not go. Flag leading the way for the OGs with 18 points in that first half. Cyrus Jackson gets on the board for the Gulf Coast Lockdown to start. On the other end, Kai Killens, 14 points for them, leading the way for the lockdown. And Coach Heesh and company will have to hold Cooper Flag 7 points rest of the game to complete their goal. And goodness, Cyrus Jackson being there and right place, right time for that bucket putback dunk.
All right, Bjorn, I gotta say, I'm here. I'm here for the Ezekiel Bowl on Cooper Flag ideology. I'm not here for having him press him full court. I don't know if I love that. But, you know what? I'm not a coach. Coach Heesh knows what he's doing, so I'll let it ride.
I'm also not a fan of it either, and I say that purely because I think Bull being on flag works better in a half court set when you have a little more help near you to react to it in time. Now, if he gets by, sure. If he's going to get by people, Kamari Ward getting by, like Okasayan. The only problem with the strategy that we've seen, Siege, is that they have little to no rim protection.
Out of bounds, and it'll stay.
Yeah, and that's the thing with I think I would like this better. I mean, they still got Avery Cooks in the game. I would like this better having
Deontay Joyce on the floor. Exactly.
Deontay Joyce and Ezekiel Bull are both phenomenal rim protectors.
Yeah.
Avery Cooks is a decent rim protector, but he's more of an efficient offensive guy, rebound guy. He's not quite the rim protector that those two are. But if you can get Deontay Joyce out here, I have no problem with it.
You get both out there on the floor at the same time. I think that bodes well for your interior defense, especially. And Ogoski is off the glass.
Look at that touch. Look at the touch on that shot. That's beautiful.
Textbook, man. Textbook touch. And it came high off the glass, too. And that's a difficult shot. And not Kai Killens, Cooper Flag. Defense there, getting the block. And now the OGs force the second chance opportunity and get the rebound. Those Ogoskis grabbing the board. Oh!
Good block.
Good block there.
There's your rim protection.
12 seconds remaining here on the shot clock.
Adrian Walker is one who had his shot block there. As Aiko Kasai is going to come out. Carson Cupper is going to check back in.
Carson Cupper might be what they need. They're going to try to make a run here. If he can facilitate some of these fast breaks, maybe facilitate a couple half-court sets, he can get this offense going.
Now, speaking of getting the offense going, Kamari Ward got the offense going there for the OGs on that possession. 49-45, 5 minutes left in the third.
Pull it, Carson.
Cupper in the corner. Offense doing a lot of movement without the ball, which is good, but Cupper holding on to it for the entire possession. Oh! 1 second of the shot clock, and it goes in. Unconventional, but it works.
The kid's a dog. He's got that dog in him. He doesn't look like a dog, but he's got that dog in him. Carson is vertically challenged, but that's okay.
But it works, so I guess that's fine. And Christ Codes chipping in here as well for the OGs. Flag is getting a lot of help tonight from a lot of people. And Jay Laster sending that back.
All right. Carson's head got a little too big after that last one. Maybe draw it back that time. I like the aggressiveness to go to the rim. I don't like the result.
Hey, sometimes it's gonna happen, man. Sometimes you're gonna have that happen to you. It's part of the game.
Not me. I'm built different.
McGavin
Ezekiel
plays a good
Bull.
defense, and unfortunately Ezekiel Bull there for the second chance points for the lockdown. 2-point lead for the OGs. Oh, good move to get line with Caleb Bowden there. Caleb Boateng.
Yeah, you said that name?
53-49. Yes.
Boateng?
Boateng. Boateng. 53-49. Oh, I thought maybe that'd be a foul there on Ilgauskas, but no, it was a clean block. I thought maybe there was a bit of a jersey slap in there as well, but wasn't called. So OG's gonna have possession of it here.
It's only a foul if the refs call it.
Yeah, very true. Very true. Shot clock here winding down. Boateng fires. No good. Had to just fire up a shot there with the shot clock winding down. Cupperth. Sit back out around the perimeter here to Killens. Inside of Cupperth and Killens. And Kamari Ward has the foul called on him.
First personal.
And Elisa Dodge not pleased with the foul call.
At the line for the visiting Gulf Coast lockdown.
Staring daggers into his players from the sideline.
Shooting 2.
Great cut by Carson Cupperth. I do wish he had used that rim to his advantage there instead of going up on the left side, kind of used it for protection.
Go underneath,
Could have gone and finished on the right side there. I think he could have got that one to go.
Substitutions called
up and under move.
And coming back in. Cooper.
Well, Cupperth has cut the lead to 3 with the first free throw. We're going to cut it to 2. As there's Cooper Flagg checking back into the game. You know, he left Montverde to join SimWorld Prep, and I think it's paid off for him. Did he need to do it? I don't think he needed to do it, but I think what it has done is it has brought a lot more eyes to the league. We've seen over the past few seasons. We've had DJ Wagner, Mackenzie Bacco, and now Cooper Flagg coming into SimWorld Prep. You know, that bodes well for the future for other big-name players in prep basketball to join SimWorld Prep and get their name out here as well. Of course, can't forget the James brothers, Bryce and Bronny in the league. So there's been a lot of players here, big name players in SimWorld Prep coming in, and this McGavin firing a deep three, fucking winding down, no good there. But we've had a big day here in SimWorld Prep, and we've kind of, oh my goodness. I don't know if we can talk about it a whole lot here on the broadcast feed, but a lot of big news here in SimWorld Prep today. Ezekiel Bull, all-ball foul on him. The bucket's going to stand. So, Lockdown had the lead, but yeah, it's been a crazy day here.
I'll tell you what, B-Run, I don't mind talking about it here on broadcast. I really hope the other players can kind of learn from the Trey Hyman situation. I understand, probably already has NIL deals rolling in, which he really shouldn't. That in itself isn't kosher. And then to be gambling on your prep league games is kind of unprecedented. If I'm going to be honest, that's not something we've heard of before. A word. And I think you got to put it into bigger picture perspective. This doesn't just put him playing in SimWorld Prep. Jesus Christ. This doesn't just put him playing in SimWorld Prep into jeopardy this year, which not just in jeopardy, but it's done. But this could put his whole basketball career in jeopardy. This is the kind of thing that's going to make teams shy away from him. SimWorld U. This is the kind of thing that could, here's the thing. Someone will take a chance on him at the SWBA level, likely, unless he continues getting into trouble in a few years.
Well, and according to the article that came out today from Daniel Charles, it seems like everything for Hyman is donezo, regardless of SimWorld U, SimWorld Prep, everything. All that is kaput for him. So his basketball dreams, anyway.
But who makes that decision?
That door's been shut.
Can we have this conversation? Who makes that decision that his career's over? It's not like unless he goes to prison. If we're talking about that, if he's going to be incarcerated, then yeah. But other than that, he's still eligible to be drafted, is the thing. So when you talk about that, like, his career might be over. Like I said, it'll make teams shy away from him. But unless he gets incarcerated, nothing about this precludes him from being drafted or even from playing on a similar U team.
Well, we'll see how that whole mission unfolds as Justin McGavin hits a shot from the corner that extends this OG's lead to 3. Final few seconds of the third quarter here, ticking away. Shot up, and it's good.
Avery
Cooks cooking here at the end of the third quarter, making this lead slim. It's a 1-point Originators lead heading into the final quarter of play, 59-58. It's almost time to put those further, folks. Don't go anywhere. Put those fours up, folks. It is fourth quarter time. 59-58. Originators out in front, looking to stay hot. They're 5-0 in their last 5, looking to make it 6-0, extending the win streak to 6. And Gulf Coast Lockdown on the other side, looking to make it 3 in a row for them. We'll see which one of those happens by the time this one's over.
Yeah, and I mean, look, it's been an incredibly tight game the whole way. Has been within 5 points, I believe, for just about the entirety of the game. Both of these teams going all out, both playing physical, getting to the rack, scoring the ball. I mean, we truly do have ourselves set up for an exciting finish here.
Yeah, and that last basket from Flag gives him 25 on the game. Yeah, he had 23 coming into the fourth quarter. 61-58. OG's out in front here, Siege, and let's take a minute, get some of y'all out here who are watching the stream. Let's see Ronnie Shanahan in here, see Monty Parson in here, Coach Drayton's out here. There's a new name in here. Kashuk Arluk is in here as well. That's a new name that I'm recognizing. Coach Dries Mahmoud's out here. A lot of faces, a lot of names. Like Cam Jones out in here. Taz Journey. I'm seeing Daniel Irvin's out here. Malachi King's out here as well. There's a lot of names out here. Thank you all for coming out, joining us for this first game. Edison Patches, Coach Skinny, popping in here just a minute ago. Thank you all for coming out and joining us for the broadcast here tonight. Hoping you're enjoying the game so far. And Edison Patches and the OG and the ATLiens, rather, they have a big game tonight. We're going to take a quick break, folks. Come right back. Well, welcome back, folks. 61-58. OG's out in front. Cooper flags at 24 points. He's 1 away from 25. So that goal that Coach Keish set for himself and his team is in jeopardy right now. And also the win, for that matter.
Oh.
Defensive foul call on
Victor Galskis is going to be called for the foul there.
I like that foul. I like that foul. No easy buckets in the paint. We don't allow easy buckets here, Ron. We don't allow easy buckets.
No easy buckets. Zyko Kasai is going to go to the free throw line for Up Close Lockdown and trying to make it a 1-point game here. Kasai on the season, a 77% free throw shooter. Official number 76.9, but you know the rules. 5 or above, give it a shove. 4 or less, let it rest. You know what to do, man.
Whoa, I've never heard that rhyme before. Would you mind saying that again? No, never heard that.
Yeah, 5 or above, give it a shove. 4 or less, let it rest.
I feel like that could be applied to more things than just stats. I feel like that could definitely be applied to some real world applications.
I look, man. I learned that back in elementary school when we were talking about fractions and round and decimals and that kind of stuff. It's lived rent free in my head ever since, and it's helped with that kind of stuff. So
5 or above, give it a shove. 4 or less, let it rest. Remember that on your next night out, guys. Thank you for coming tonight. Similar TV. I'll be here all night.
Defensive foul call on Ezekiel Bull. That's his second personal. First team foul.
Coach Dodge not happy about the foul there on Ty-Kadrian Walker. But maybe it was a little too hard a foul there. But regardless, Walker goes to the free throw line and gets some free throws here. Slowing down the game here. Both sides are here in the fourth quarter. Ty-Kadrian Walker, 84.6%. This is another one of those seasons where, yes, you would have put up 85% on the season.
Good to know.
Yeah.
You know, you learn something new every day, B-Ron. And today I learned 5 or above, give it a shove. 4 or less, let it rest. Let it rest, man.
I'm happy to help enlighten people on some new things from time to time. Every once in a while, you know, nothing wrong with that. Nothing crazy.
Spread the wealth.
I am not a math guy though, so don't ask me no other questions about math. I am not your man for that.
I have some more questions, but we'll talk about that later.
Yeah, fair enough. We tore Ilgauskas and they called for another foul, his second in as many possessions here. Oh, now these free throws are big. These will tie the game if Cooks can hit both of these free throws here. Cooks just 15 years old. Get this, Siege. He's 15 years old. Listed here at 6'9", 221 pounds at 15.
I mean, you gotta imagine at this point in his life how much money have his parents already spent on shoes. You know, it's that's a lot of growing in 15 years to do. His feet were changing, and shoes aren't the kind of thing you can even go a week without. So it's you know he probably got a lot of money spent on shoes. Yeah, absolutely. And I always imagine, because I'm not tall, I always imagine it's like the scene in Space Jam where all of the taller players are walking and they're in the hospital and they all hit their head on the door frame. I just imagine a lot of kids ducking in the classrooms in their daily lives. Oh, good dish. And here's a phenomenal pass inside to Kamari Ward that gives the OGs a lead once again here. This has been a back and forth contest here, Siege. 5:50 left here in this one. And there's another good pass. This one's from Carson Cuthbert to Avery Cooks. A little scoop pass there from Carson. The one-handed scoop pass on the cutter. I mean, that's just beautiful. Beautiful, man. Ilgauskas, McGavin able to corral the broken play there and make up for it with an assist to Victoras Ilgauskas. And my goodness, the action here, Siege, has been wild. These are some great passes from
Cutbirth, he's got great vision on him already. And what a difficult shot from Aiko Kasai over Victor Ogauskas.
I mean, look, back and forth. Call this one the hoops pendulum, and we got another bucket there.
Yeah, where's this thing stopping, man? Nobody knows right now, but we do know that once again, it's an OG's lead. We've seen lead changes. I can hold over the last few minutes, and there's a strong
get out of here, Carson!
From Cooper Flag, Carson Cutbirth getting that sent back, and now Cooper manning the ball, gets it, but gives it to Ogauskas, gives it right back to Flag. Flag working on Bull behind the back pass to McGavin. Over to Ward. Ward going inside. Floater alert. Good.
Back and forth. But they finally got to stop. One team finally got to stop, and it was the Originators able to extend it to 4 here after back and forth for a while.
Yeah, and guess what? Oh! Well, I thought it was going to continue for a minute there, but great closeout defense from Walker, and now he's going to take it after the pass to Ogauskas and get the layup.
OGs might be able to run away with this. They keep getting these stops on one end.
Yeah, they're starting to put it together here on both sides of the ball. Defensively look real good, and there's another great pass. But how about the movement, though, from Cooks to free himself up to get to the open spot, and Cutbirth finding him there, too. But it's one thing to get the pass there, but if you can work yourself open like Cooks did in that possession, nicely done. Ward fires 3, no good there.
Sensational work. They got a chance to cut it back to 2.
Yeah, they sure do, and they're gonna do it. Thanks to Ezekiel Bull and the powerful two-handed flush. Man,
right back to a one-possession game.
Yep, right back to a one-possession game, Siege.
Hey,
Cooper Flag going up the echelon.
Let's see, Ron. Here's the thing: the universe, it gives and it takes. Cooper Flag, he only takes. He's the evil Mr. Beast.
Catching a lob, catching a body, and put more points on the scoreboard in the process as well. But lockdown able to respond there by Avery Cooks. We're going to take a break, folks. 2:54 left in the fourth quarter. Coming back with an exciting finish here on this one. 2-point game here. A close one down the stretch of this one. And Cooper Flag attacking the basket with reckless abandon. 76-72.
Iran, he steals from the rich and he takes from the poor. Cooper Flag.
Will not be denied here tonight. And neither will Avery Cooks, man. He's looked really good here in this one.
That he has. We talked earlier, you know, you got Ezekiel Bull, Deontay Joyce, both defensive anchors. Not on that play, but both defensive anchors. Avery Cooks is their big who can get it done more often than not on the offensive end.
I want to know, though, where Deontay Joyce is. But he's not on the floor right now. I feel like they need him on the floor to help out on that interior to try to maybe deter Cooper Flag a little bit more. If he got by Ezekiel Bull, he decided to pull up for a jumper, which probably the right thing to do. The thing you wanted anyway, but it still went in anyway. There's an extra length there, maybe help force a better shot contest on that, though, perhaps. And now Flag pestering Killen, getting the steal, and it's going to stay lockdown ball, though.
It'll be Gulf Coast ball with a reset shot clock.
I'm wondering, can Gulf Coast get a stop on defensive end? Because this game's been very back and forth, but more often than not, when a side is able to get a stop, it's been the originators who've been able to get a stop. It's been a while since I've seen consecutive stops for this Gulf Coast lockdown team.
And they're going to need to get stopped right now because they can't stop the clock any other way. You know, neither team any timeouts last season, and that's with 2 minutes, you know, a minute and change left in the game. But that's a big deal with the game as close as it is right now. Usually you had those timeouts handy for this time of the game when you want to move the ball up the half court. But Killens posting up Flag, doesn't get the shot to fall.
Kai Killens is on a big cold, had 14 in the first half, only 3 here in the second half.
Yeah, on a cold spell here is Killens, and Cooper Flag misses that one. Cooks on the glass. 1 minute left to go in this one. Ezekiel Bull
Jesus!
Here says Victor Rasogowskis.
I gotta get that guy.
Oh my goodness.
I gotta get that guy signed up for my men's league volleyball team. That was awesome.
That was an absolutely diabolical block there. And we're gonna see not another one, but a good miss as Cooper is going to foul
That's his first personal, second team
Walker
foul.
there.
And they're running out of time here, B-Ron. They need to stop here. You might even start considering playing the foul game early if they can get it in the hands of a lesser free throw shooter, but this is
The
getting
ball
tight
is going to Cooper Flag, and they're going to trap him instead.
Oh,
Aaron Pass
it works!
forces a turnover.
It works, all right.
It's Gulf Coast
You've got to
ball.
come back to your teammate. You can't let him throw that long pass to the court like that.
If that
Can't
isn't
do that.
if that isn't a metaphor for the Originators' whole season, you're not sure if your teammates are there for Cooper Flag or not. I don't know what it is.
Kai Killens can't get the layup there to go, and now they're going to foul Flag this time successfully.
And the OGs have entered the bonus.
Oh, Cooper Flag
Cooper
at the free
Flag
throw line
is
here.
at the line, shooting 2.
And Flag on the season, one of those players who you want at the line, 89%. Leading the team in points per game, 27.7 points per game. Adding some more to the total on the night right there. I think with no timeout, Siege, this is all but over, in all honesty.
Yeah, I just texted Rick to let Katie know to lock the door. So
There you go, yeah.
it's about over.
Yeah. Time to call Katie. Let her know. Come put this one to bed. Killen's gonna fire up a 3,
Kai
Okay.
2, just a 2.
Oh, that's
But it
actually
goes.
that's a big one.
Yeah, not getting the 3 points there does hurt. It's also gonna hurt. The Gulf Coast Lockdown is gonna leave this one just a little short here. OGs win, making it 6 in a row for them. 16-5 on the season. Gulf Coast Lockdown is gonna fall to 12-9 on the season. Game 2 coming up. ATLiens taking on Run DMV. Stay tuned for that one. For Siege, I'm B-Ron. Have a good one. Game 2 coming
As
up.
always, have a great night. Thank you, OG fans.
I'm walking on sunshine. Hey, what's up, baby? How you doing, little? Good. To see y'all. Y'all looking great.
Thank you.
Y'all ready?
Yeah, we ready.
All right. Let's see what you got here. Oh, you got them sitting on them big boys? Ooh, yo. Bro, that's clean.
Yeah, I knew you like it, man. I knew you like it.
I just got one problem, though.
What's that?
It's a goddamn robbery, man. Can't be riding around here with 20. You trying to be incognito.
Man, that's all I can
This
get.
ain't gonna work, bro. What we doing?
I wonder what they arguing about. Girl, I told him that shit wasn't gonna work. He don't listen to nothing.
What's that noise?
Okay.
Pop the trunk, man. I know. Pop the trunk, bro.
No,
Pop the goddamn trunk, man.
I'm serious right now.
How you gonna steal the car and then keep the dude in the car that you stole the car from?
Excuse me, I'm sorry for my friends. By the way, you have a very nice ride. I really like it. Can I just reach around you and grab the shotty really quick, really fast? Thank you. Thank you so much. And a few of these bullets. Let's go. Man, I told you to be inconspicuous. Shh. Don't go nowhere.
I'm in that dasher with a vixen. You don't wanna see us blitzing. Underhanded pitching, hit him straight up in his mitten. Hope the Lord forgive him, man. His grandma been praying, been a bad boy since the Pistons. Wipe his nose, ain't no call. Tell his partners come get him. Stuffing yachters with the pigeons. When we talking outside lingo, ain't no talking over digits. Currents over karma, ain't no motherfucking sentence. Tell him black sent you, sir, your people not your feeling. Oh, man, this smoke was alright. Man, her ass was alright. Don't ask me if I'm alright. Pray this shit gon' go right. All my people alright. All my people alright. All my people alright. All my people alright. Man, this smoke was alright. Man, her ass was alright. Don't ask me if I'm alright. Pray this shit gon' go right. All my people alright. All my people alright. All my people alright. All my people alright.
Folks, welcome back. Next game up tonight on SimWorld TV. We've got two teams struggled through this season, but you know what? They weren't hit by the chaos that erupted across SimWorld Prep today. ATLiens and Run DMV set to tip off here. You got E-Lava and Rick Blaze behind the mic. And Rick, I think the biggest news of the day for these two teams, no matter what happens, is on a day where it just felt like headline after headline kept rolling across the screen.
Yeah.
These two teams remain untouched. If anything, you got to feel like some other squads out there got weakened. Maybe this is a chance.
Yeah, I mean, ATLiens and Run DMV came out winners today just by default of not losing.
Yeah, 100%.
I don't know if they by default they got better because the competition got a little bit less. It was a little bit less stronger than what they were 24 hours ago. So we got a good game. Should be an exciting game. Two drastically different styles of play. One team is all about outside shooting, which is Run DMV, and ATLiens is like to pound it inside a little bit more and plays tough on defense. So we'll see who wins out.
ATLiens first on the board. They're wearing their road purple uniforms. We are here tonight at the Run and Gun Sports Complex in Bethesda, Maryland, just outside of D.C. Oh, and there's a nice bucket to answer things up at the minute mark. Run DMV playing in that rugged Founders region. They're just 8-12. ATLiens in the Southern, 10-10, 500 on the year as they retake the lead, and they are definitely, the ATLiens, in the chase still. The Southern Region title. It's two games
look,
back.
We still got time left. You know, no need for moaning and crying. And even the teams who lost players because of injury and other assortment things, other extracurricular activities, you have time. Jam you very much, by the way. You have time to rebound. You don't have a choice. Rebound, recalculate, lick your wounds, and let's keep it moving. Next man up mentality. Y'all know how it go.
Royce Anderson's dunk gives him a 4-point lead, and then Royce steals the ball.
He's not passing the ball, though.
I know, he wanted to take that, but he almost had. He didn't want to give that up. It worked out pretty well. Orion Toomey.
Yeah, he got to go see the judge Monday morning. We keeping those charges.
Orion Toomey. Strong dunk. That's a nice move inside, however, to answer. The play there from John Hudgens, 7-foot, 210-pounder out of Pottstown, Pennsylvania, averaging a team best 5.5 rebounds a game. Gets a bucket there, cuts the lead down to 4.
And I'm always happy to see one of my new favorite players, Bevison Patches. Again, he's not on the wall, you on the stat sheet, but when you watch him play, he has a really good all-around game. I like his game a lot.
6'4", 200-pounder, size for a guard out of Atlanta, averaging just under 10 points a game. Patches and.
Good pass. Oh, what was that?
Oh yeah, kind of pulled it back there. Could have been a little bit more aggressive, but Royce Anderson has it with the shot clock down to 10. Works off his defender, now has Pinkard on him. Nice dish once again from Royce, but this time Toomey can't finish. Oh. A little bit more aggression there from Run DMV. Could have got him a better shot than this. That's a long-range jumper from Pinkard, and then, oh my. Toomey came over, and I think he swatted that out of Hudgens' hands before he even really got the shot off. That was, wow. Impressive block there from Toomey. Authoritative.
Yeah, that's Yale's favorite player.
Ryan Toomey?
No, Hudgens.
Oh, John Hudgens, well.
Yeah.
Yale's and the rest of the Hudgens fan club a little bit dented from that play.
Yeah, it's just like a party of 5. It's not that big of a party.
It's not that big a group. Fit in a phone booth. Well, Cam Jones able to turn the possession positive.
That was a good 3. Was that Cam? Was that Cam with Jones? Was the 3?
That was Cam Jones. He's a electric player. Oh, and turnover.
Cam Jones shooting almost around 60% from the 3-point line. Speaking of threes, is that Pinkard?
No,
they let it rain.
That was Pinkard. However, he had a foot on the line, just a 2. 1-point lead.
Oh, man. He's 11.5. Should have been 11.
Ooh. Nothing really
like
working
that
there for
defense.
Royce.
That was good. Come over.
I don't know. I have to look at the efficiency stats. Royce feels, I like the aggression, but it's a fine line between too much aggression. Not enough. A nice pass, nice lead out, and Toomey.
Mama, there go that man again.
So quick for a big guy, Ryan Toomey. 6'10", but pretty graceful, pretty quick out there. Pretty good game so far, these two going back and forth. Ooh. Tough pass, gets it in, tough shot, but it won't go. Toomey able to secure a rebound.
And that's always key for running DMV. Again, like I stated, they're an outside shooting team. Okay, way to take the charge. Wow.
Don't necessarily see that a whole lot, but that's Keith Singleton that picked that up. And Singleton for DMV, you know, he has a reputation, and you see it on the court too. Saw right there, he's a great defensive player, 6'2", 210-pounder, but he's really been an all-around star for DMV this year. He's their leading scorer and assist man.
Yeah, he stepped up. He started out kind of slow, but he stepped up. And he's been balling, and they got my boy Beverson Patches holding him. So I want to see what he can do against a guy who I think is an underrated defender in Beverson Patches, who can hold anywhere between the 2 to 3 and maybe some of the smaller fours.
DMV up by 1. The attack
there's
here.
a matchup right there now.
Oh yeah, Patches with a disadvantage in height, but able to stick with. His opponent uses strength that way. 3 goes up as the shot clock winds down, but will not rattle home. And Toomey, another
Cam
rebound.
Jones
Really
has a beautiful jump shot, by the way. Even when he misses it, it looks good. Kind of remind me of myself.
Toomey has it, but he's way far away from the rim. Kicks it out. 5 seconds now on the shot clock. 3 on the way, won't go, but look at Toomey once again is there, but he can't get the putback to go.
Almost.
And
really
if you're
ATL, you got to be careful. You don't want to play this shoot around the perimeter game. That's not your game. Don't let Ram DMV sucking you in thinking you can make threes too, because you can't. Not as a team. You got a few guys who can put it up, but that's not your strength. Play to your strength, or this game will be over fast.
Another shot has to go up as the shot clock winds down, and once again won't go. You know, last 2 nights we've been in St. Louis calling games, and
yeah, we have.
on both occasions we had a chance to bring up, hey, is this good defense or bad offense we're seeing? Right now, a low-scoring battle. I think we're just seeing good defense from both these teams, really.
I agree. I think both teams will come out and play. Defense has to be their hallmark card, because they're not going to score buku amounts of points, and they can't come back from buku amounts of deficits. So that's a good putback right there.
I was impressed enough just picking up that offensive rebound, but the putback in from VJ George Jr. So much talent, VJ George, but he keeps his suitcase ready. He's been around Sim World Prep.
Yeah. You know, talent is the #1 reason why coaches get fired.
Yep.
People lose their job behind people who have talent.
Well, VJ has so much. He gets a pass. Going to get an assist here? No, he can't do it because Duffin can't lay it in. But, you know, you see so much glimpses of what VJ George could be that I strongly suspect we are going to see him on the Sim World U level. Ryan Toomey, just 16 years old, but getting some scouts' attention tonight, using that quickness to his advantage.
Yeah, he's really graceful for a big. Kind of runs like a deer, upright, like a deer, kind of like Rodman used to do.
Yeah.
He's going to run the court hard, without all the antics, of course, but the way Rodman ran the court from end to end.
3 won't go. 1-point lead, but this is a defensive war unfolding in DC right now. 13-12 as we go to the break. Play some commercials, pay some bills, but don't go anywhere. More coming up in the second quarter.
What's that?
That's a swear jar. Every time someone swears, you put a quarter in it.
Who gets the money?
I don't know. We'll use it to buy something for the office, like a case of Bud Light or something.
Fucking awesome. You, Bob.
You, Jim.
Eric, I have a bag on line 3 for you.
Can I borrow your pen? Can I borrow your f***ing pen?
Will the owner of a white station wagon please go f*** yourself?
We're gonna go down there and we're gonna some ass. We're gonna some. We're gonna do whatever we have to because we're gonna some
Poop.
Doesn't count.
Shut the up!
I am so proud of you mother suckers. Here, here.
Refreshingly smooth Bud Light. Always f***ing worth it.
Defensive battle, Ryan Toomey. Stuff in the stat sheet so far. He's got 6 points, 5 rebounds, an assist, and a block. Turned it over a couple times too. He's all over that thing, Rick.
Oh, that's a good foul.
I'm actually impressed with the effort of Beal. Beal
had a
that
really
shot
good
up.
first quarter.
Beal couldn't get that shot down, but I'm impressed he had the strength to get it up there on the rim. That was a hard foul.
Yeah, he's not a big in size, but he's a real cut up guy. He's built like a cornerback. It's a safety type. He has that kind of build where he's not big in size, but he makes his muscles count. If that makes any sense.
6'1", 200-pounder, be a good defensive back kind of prospect. I mean, he's got some fluidity. Move out there, but he's also really good on the basketball court. Nick Beal, Brooklyn.
That biomodel tattoo is super hard on his arm. Really, that's super super tight on his arm. I'm not gonna hold you.
Beal gets both. 3-point lead for DMV. Crowd here tonight in Bethesda. Of course, we're not too far from that terrible maritime accident we had the other day.
Oh,
Bridge
he
collapse.
made that. What kind of filth was that?
Nice shot. Well, we saw a defensive tight first quarter. Things a little bit more loose to start here. Second frame. Oh, well.
What? If you don't bring that weak stuff out of here.
Richard Alpine just corrected me. He said defense is always in vogue with the ATLiens.
Always in vogue. But hold on to your love.
Three from Beal, and he drains it. Wow, that was stepped into that confidently. And look, Nick Beal has struggled offensively this season, just shooting 39.4% from the field, 25% from deep. But bucket right there. Grace Anderson, he started out pretty hot, but has cooled off a little bit since. Can't get that to go.
Yeah, Anderson this year he has been the definition. Oh, good pass. Oh my God.
That's
Smokey
a couple other
Robinson's greatest hits. That's terrible.
Malik Duffin couldn't finish, and that's the second time that Duffin has cost B.J. George an assist on what would have been a pretty pass, but instead, high ball game, 3 from the ATLiens up the other end, and we're all locked up again.
Yeah, Royce Anderson, again, he can get going, but he's had a very roller coaster season, very up and down this year. So we're going to see what kind of night he's having tonight.
B.J. George picks up his dribble, passes it off, shot clock running out. George going to take a 3. That's a little beyond his range, and he can't quite get it. Well, B.J. George actually is hitting 40% on threes this year, but he's only taken a handful of shots, made 4 of them.
Yeah, man, the dude oozes with talent, but I just think he's lazy.
Nice pass again from George. Pinpoint Beal in the corner. Gets it back from him. Ooh. That is blocked. Stay down here.
Is that another block?
That was another block. Richard Alpine got another. Off the bench into the game. 2 swats for Alpine. 6'9", 245-pounder out of Savannah, Georgia.
Yeah. It's some fine women in Savannah, Georgia, my brother. I'm telling you right now.
I've spent some time in Georgia, but not Savannah specifically.
Oh, yeah.
So, that's I'm missing out, Emma. Okay.
Oh,
well.
yeah. They'll fix you up a great fried green tomato sandwich. I'm trying to tell you. And some cheese grits, ham, mercy.
Oh, I like the sound of that. Ooh, I like the sound of that.
Yes, sir. You know, in Georgia, at least the parts that I've been, every time you get grits, it automatically comes as cheese grits. Like, there is no other.
Right,
you have to tell them no cheese because it comes. Their grits generically comes with cheese. It's already yellow. It's just cheese grits. That's how they come.
Royce Anderson, one of only 2 non-Georgia players on this roster. He just got that pretty little bucket to go. Takes the advantage for the moment. Beal, ooh, I thought he was going to go up with that. Instead kicks it out. Yeah, that was pretty from Beal. I don't know if he planned that exactly, but got up in the air, found Trey Trust outside, and Maryland sharpshooter knocks it down, shooting 41% from deep. Trey Trust. Oh, they're only giving him a 2 on that. I thought that was a 3. Only calling it a 2.
That was called a 2 as well. I think they maybe get some home cooking now. I think that was a 3 now.
Ooh.
Oh!
Punctuated. Zaire Higdon, 6'10", 16-year-old out of Idaho. Priest River, Idaho. Never been to there either. Savannah, Georgia, and Priest River, I have not been to.
Yeah, you know, I don't love them out of. Never mind.
Oh! He just fell right into the hands right there. Michael Guzman, 6'9", 200-pounder out of Hartsville, South Carolina, lays it up and in. Back and forth here, and once again, Nick Beal able to retake the lead. Nick Beal off the bench in the second quarter, and he's kind of taking command. Timeout on the floor, 2-point lead for DMV as we're just a little bit more than halfway through. Come right back. Second quarter action. We return on SimWorld TV. We are back, and I want to remind you we're going to be back again tomorrow. I have a special Friday slate of broadcasts coming up. 2 games. We're going to see these ATLiens again. They're going to be on the road. They got this road trip. They're going to be moving on down the coast, taking on Queen City Kings. It's happening, 8 o'clock Eastern. Followed up, 9 o'clock Eastern, 6 o'clock Pacific, Bay Area Breakers and Cascadia.
Oh my gosh. There's no talk about team more than SimWorld today than the Bay Area Breakers.
And Cascadia, lost Tyshawn McGrady.
Yeah. I mean,
no, that's not as big of a loss.
There's losses.
Yeah. Well, I mean, but that's what I'm saying is, look, the Trey Hyman story, I think, sucked all the oxygen out of the room. But, you forget Tyshawn McGrady, that's a loss for Cascadia. Pierre DuPont, that tears the heart out of Africa. Well, there were a lot of things that happened today.
Agreed. Hey, but the good news is, there's a lot of players who has opportunity to step up and make a name for themselves for the rest of this season and moving forward. So what's a loss for one is an opportunity for the other. I'm anxious to see which players are going to step up and take it by the horn.
I see who steps up. Meanwhile,
that means my man Juwan Havens get the ball out tomorrow for Bay Area, right? Coach Pope, if you listen, put Juwan Harris in the game. Let my man get about 12 shots, please. Thank you, please.
Bucket there, 3-point bucket from Cam Jones, and Orion Toomey stepped out of bounds to give him that opportunity. But on the offensive end, Toomey has continued to do damage, and the two-handed thunder dunk there cuts the lead to 1 with 3 minutes to go in the second quarter.
It's a good game, competitive game. Down the lane.
Oh!
Yeah, you gotta dunk. Look, that layup's not gonna work against this team. You gotta dunk that bad boy. Either dunk it, don't come at all.
Really good defense there from Toomey. I feel like the last few games you and I have called, there's been somebody who has just been the standout that we didn't see coming, and that's been Orion Toomey. There's another swat, this time DMV getting on the action.
One more pass in the corner.
Oh, look at that spin.
Wait a minute. Oh, my God.
Gets his own rebound.
He had a flat tire at the rim.
Oh, wow. What a strange possession for Kendarius Rump. 2 block shots.
Man.
Rump was the one who blocked the shot back on this other end to start it. We've seen 3 straight swats in this game.
Jeez.
A steal. Neither team can even get a shot off here. It continues to be a defensive battle. Open 3, however, for DMV will not go. Now battled for, but ends up ATL. Oh, but
another turnover. This guy's a bona fide thief.
John Hudgens, 7-footer, shows nice hands, drives, scores, finishes. 3-point lead. But Evanson Patches has been very quiet tonight. He's got the ball right now.
Agreed. He has been quiet. Not no more.
Patches.
Let's go, baby.
Evanson Patches is a 6'4" guard out of Atlanta, averaging 9.7 points. He's actually the leading assist man on the ETL squad, 3.7 per contest.
This looks like something. Oh, boy, hold on, Belson, get yourself together. Huh? He putting you in the mix. Get it together.
Hudgens has it down low on the block, going to work, but can't lay it in. Under a minute to go now, first half.
Duval.
Well, a nice diving save there. Wow.
Good save.
How much do you have to love that effort from him? And guess who it was? Toomey.
The big fella. Making it work.
on his Superman cape tonight. Hatches with a strong run, but he can't finish.
I think that should have been foul. Good pass.
Nice block once again, Toomey.
Dang! They not letting nothing in that pass. If it's not a dunk, it's a block, period.
Suffocating defense from both squads. Ryan Toomey been really getting in on it the last couple of possessions. Jumper won't go, but rebound is there. ATL's got a chance to take the lead here. Final seconds of the half.
5 seconds.
Hatches has it. He can shoot from there. He's going to have to. Oh, rattled around, but wouldn't go down. Instead, it's a 1-point lead for DMV. A bruising battle so far between these two squads, and it's a contrast in styles we expected tonight. Like you said, Rick, I thought your analysis at the start was spot on, but do you think that's what we've seen on the court so far?
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be the battle of which team can get there, can go on a run. I think the first team that can go on a 10-0 run, 10-2 run, something like that, I think they're going to put the team away. It's a good game, competitive game. Defense has been turned up on both sides. So whoever can break out, whoever can get, if an individual player, the scouts at the game, if they can get themselves together, go on a little run, get hot, they can turn the tides of this game.
Well, nobody's really put that run together so far. It's been back and forth between these two squads. A lot of good defense as much as anything else. And there you see Orion Toomey well on his way to a double-double. 8 points,
Indeed.
8 boards, couple assists as well. Don't go anywhere. We're going to be right back with second half action. DC.
Car's all yours.
Thanks. Cars.com's expert reviews made it easy, but...
Shouldn't there be more back and forth?
You missed the drama, right?
Yeah.
Maybe this will do the trick.
Oh, it's a puppy.
Not a puppy, a wolf.
What now?
He's a wolf. And that is its incredibly protective mother.
Put the wolf down.
You guys good?
Yeah, we're good.
Yep.
Okay.
Back to the second half underway here. DMV up by 1, but they have struggled from deep, and that's kind of what they rely on. I don't know, maybe they should be encouraged they've been able to hang with ATL so far, given their shooting struggles.
Yeah, and you know, DMV, they rely heavily on the three-pointer. There's one going up right now as we speak, going down.
Concurred.
That's their game. They want to get them up. They have shooters that can shoot like Pinker, like Cam Jones, like a few others. So whichever team can impose their offensive game plan the best, it's a block. I'm telling you, if it's not a dunk, then kick it out. No, this is a no layup party on both sides. All layups have been rejected. They are not. That's the first layup I've seen actually go through. Layups are being rejected. Those ugly girls not getting invited to the dances.
5 quick points from Charles Pinkard. Maybe this is the start of a mini run from DMV. They're up by 6. Race Anderson started that first quarter strong. He's going to take a 3 right here and gets it to go. Big shot there from Royce.
Now, if Royce can start hitting those, and ATLiens have a really good shot. Speaking of those who are watching, if you're listening right now on your phone or where you are, if you're watching on YouTube, we have about less than 16 minutes before we hit the 500 comment. You know what happens when you hit it. If you're the person that hit it, hey, it's time to cash out. Go ahead and hit them joints. Make it memorable. Let's see if we can get paid. Just send me my 10% in the email, and I'm fine.
That's right. Wide open Royce Anderson, and he makes it look easy. Nice mid-range game there on Royce.
another player who has all the talent in the world. Again, he's had a up and down season, but he's a dangerous player on the offensive side of basketball for sure.
I feel like both of these teams can be dangerous come the race to one. Teams that you don't want to play, they muck it up. Good defense like we've seen tonight. It's just a tough out. And even if their records are around 500, a little bit under 500, DMV's case, not a name you want to see come up on your bracket.
Yeah, especially for the ATLiens because they have the size to match up with all the teams, and defenses they're calling for. All they want to do is play ugly basketball. So that's not a team you want to see because defense travels. Playoff games, regular season, no matter you playing here, you can play in Africa, you can be playing on the moon. Defense travels there too.
Ryan Toomey came into this game averaging 6.4 points. That putback right there, he's got 10. 4 blocks as well to go with 9 rebounds. He's clearly on double-double watch, and he may be on triple-double watch if a few more swats here in the third quarter.
He will be.
Yeah.
Good shot.
Really nice shot there.
Good shot.
Darius Rumpf, 16-year-old out of Virginia. Set to go, and timeout called. First one called here in the second half, and it's going to be called by ATL squad, led by Coach Marcus Wood. While they're talking things over, I want to remind you that you can talk to us and talk to other SimWorld followers, fans, personalities. We are all over social media. Basically, if it is social media, we are on it. So Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, Truth Social, what else? We're on Adult Friend Finder, all kinds of good things.
We're on the regular Facebook and we're on the Facebook dating app as well. We're on both Facebooks, so you can find us either way you slice it.
Secret Facebook, we're everywhere. But the thing is wherever you are, look for us. You will find us. SimWorld 4K. If you tuned in tonight, you found a good game of basketball between these two squads. 6-point lead for DMV a few minutes ago, but ATL has chopped that back down. Lights are back on here and action resuming. Bethesda, Maryland. Patches has it. He gives it up to Anderson.
Who do you think, E? I know who do you think goes on that run first? DMV or ATLiens offensively?
I thought DMV was going on it when Pinkard came out and lit things up with 5 quick points, but as we've seen, things have kind of gotten back down into the mud that we were playing in the first half since then.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
In that mud.
Ooh, there's a 3. Wow. Impressive there.
Yeah,
Zaire Higdon.
Shoot it.
They're big guys, too. Zaire Higdon goes 6'10", but unafraid to pull up from out there. Anderson with the step back, but he's a little too strong on it.
He stepped back into a 3. He had a lane. He pushed back and stepped back into a 3-4. See, I don't like that. Get the easy shot. Get your rhythm going. Get yourself together before you start taking those James Harden type shots.
Ooh,
Give me that, boy.
Higdon just scored that 3, but he has his shot inside blocked back into his body. Almost stole it away.
Stepping up.
Good job by
Defense
Anderson.
is the name of the game, folks.
Royce Anderson just got a little bit of space, and it was enough to shoot there, but was really off on that shot. That was off the left side of the iron and kind of the backboard, awkward position.
And Royce got to be careful now. He can shoot his team in, but he's getting dangerously close to shooting his team out. You got to get a quality shot.
Oh, nice steal.
Get the cutter. That's a good pass.
Back it back out, though. That just gives it to Anderson. Normally, the ball doesn't come back out when Royce gets it, and it doesn't on this occasion either. At least that's been the trend.
He got a little bit of Maurice Taylor in this game, huh?
He might have a little bit.
He got a little Mo Taylor in this game. The Young Bucks don't know Mo Taylor, man, but he was a good player who probably thought he was the best player.
Yeah.
And he played like he took his IQ shot and won. His IQ mentality, the way he played the game, showed you how he felt about himself.
Impressive there. Richard Alpine, 6'9", 250. Talking about Taylor, Richard Alpine's more like Robert Tractor Trailer sized.
This is true.
Somehow, in spite of having bulk of Alpine on him, Singleton able to bury the shot. And Singleton has not had a good shooting night. He was 1 for 8 at the half, and he can't connect on the free throw
You did it again. You did what you do. You're ice to me.
Hey, I'm a professional. I'm paid to talk out here. I got to give the commentary. You know.
Yeah. I don't know that Singleton, like he kind of, I don't know. Is Trey Hyman here today in the stands?
No comment on that. Now you're going to get me in trouble. Alpine has the ball. Is it inside? Oh boy, that is a long three. It's kind of a turnaround.
Turn around and say, forget y'all.
Timothy Brown. Like, my number has not been called all night, and it's time. It's a little bit off. Oh, and then just racing on the other end. Nick Beal off the bench, doing damage once again. Nick Beal has been a really important six-man piece for DMV tonight.
It's a good trap to get the ball out of Royce Anderson's hand. I like that. I like that idea.
Oh, look at this. They're going to tie Royce up.
That's a good deal.
It's a good deal. It's going to be VJ George jumping with him, too. And George has the height advantage here.
That don't really mean nothing.
Which means it's DMV ball. 8-point lead now for them. They can make it double digits. Make this an official run. I think VJ could have attacked there. I don't think he realized what a lane he had, so he settled for a tougher shot, couldn't get it to go.
He's an interesting fellow, that's for sure.
Yes, he is. He's a personality.
Yeah. I'm working on being nicer, because these are kids, and you have to be careful what you say about kids, right? So I'm working, but just he's not done with me yet.
Yep.
I'm still a work in progress, baby. He's not done with me yet. Hope to see everybody Easter Sunday, because he ain't done with y'all asses either. So everybody to show up and be there. I know I'm going to be there. I got to go to both services, because, I need that much prayer.
Oh, these are young men, young people. And it's a different age now, too. So we're going to go back to the free throw line. Second foul on Brown, but, I got spanked by a teacher with a paddle when I was 18 years old, a legal adult.
Sounds kind of kinky. You want to elaborate any further with that?
No, it was just, had it coming. It was a fair and square paddling, to be honest. A cracking is what they were colloquially called in my high school. Got cracked, took out in the hall. Put your hands up against the wall. Get your crack. Whack.
You got cracked.
I got cracked.
We had I went to a private school, not elementary, middle school, and so we had nuns, and so we get in trouble. She would take.
Stick,
she had
right?
like a thick. No, she had a thick like 2x4 paddle. It was curved. It was shaped in the image of her hand and everything. So when she gripped it, it was like a kung fu grip. It was bananas.
Had it custom made.
Yeah, she had a custom paddle, but she would take your hand and she would bend your forefingers all the way back. And then put that paddle on the palm of your hand. You talk about some pain.
Oh, I bet.
Sister Eva Regina. We call her Sister Eva Regina the carpet cleaner.
As I said, like I bet.
She ain't like that. She ain't like that.
Intimidating too. I bet those nuns were intimidating. I bet nobody ever thought about like punching back or doing something like that.
No, those were L's. I wouldn't dare. Sister Eva was built. I think she must have lifted weights or something. She was not the one. She just wasn't. She wasn't the one.
Back here, final ticks of the third quarter. DMV stretch things out to a nice little lead here.
Got to shoot it, young fella.
Yeah. Step in, take the jumper, can't get it. Toomey with another offensive board. Double now for Orion Toomey. Double, and the finish with authority. Timothy Brown. Wow.
He played hide and seek with that basketball. Nice. Timothy
Brown, you may recall that turnaround 25-footer too, and finished it off like that. Everything Timothy Brown does is exciting. No two ways around it. Let's see if we got an exciting fourth quarter on tap when we return for more SimWorld TV.
Big time. Side I take.
8 minutes to go. Ryan Toomey has his double-double, 10 points, 12 boards, 4 blocks as well. And that man right there who just passed it, Royce Anderson to Toomey.
Hello.
Leading scorer with 14, but it's Run DMV with the team effort on top by 6. And nice team effort there by ATL, however, passing the ball to cut it to 4 as we start things here, fourth quarter.
Now, if you're ATLiens, hey, this is the time to make your run now. This is the last quarter. The defense has been doing good. Somebody on that offensive side got to get hot. And Royce Anderson specifically has to make the good basketball play, which may not always mean shoot. The good basketball play.
Defense from ATL there, that possession.
They got lucky on that one. Cam should have made that shot.
AC Brown with it, gives it up to Royce. Step back two is well
Royce,
short.
No, Royce, that's not. No, that's not the shot. That's not the shot I was
nice
talking
dish.
about.
Nice finish too from Pinkard there. Gets the bucket. Lead restored back to 6 now. DMV. Nice dish from Brown. Good finish underneath. John Hudgens getting that bucket, but the feed from Timothy Brown. Right on point to set it up. Oh, and another nice dish. Once again, Pinkard has it point blank.
Oh, he's Smokey the Bandit. Smokey the Bell. Turnover.
Yep. Leek Duffin got his big paw on that one. And this one will not be missed on this end by Hudgens.
Yeah, you got now. You don't have the type of offensive team ATLiens where you can turn over the basketball. You got to protect the basketball at all times.
Brown attacks and finishes.
Young fella. Good move. Good move.
Timothy Brown, 6'2" guard out of Norcross, Georgia, averaging just 5.1 points per game, but getting some important minutes here in the second half of a tight one. Jay George on the attack, but he has his shot slammed to the turf by Toomey.
He's fighting with that basketball.
Oh, look at that pass from Toomey.
Head top.
A finish as well from Wiley Stiles, the 6'7" forward, to finish it off. But Orion Toomey continues to have himself a night. And swat that one, but comes up with the rebound. Altered the shot.
Even the shots he's not blocking, he's changing the trajectory of them, and they're missing it. So he's making. So it's only going to say 4 or 5 blocks in the stat sheet right now. But as far as the shots he's changed, it's probably more like 10 or 12.
Well, that's 2 bad passes we've seen this quarter from Royce Anderson trying to force things inside.
So I was getting on Royce for not passing. I may now see why he doesn't pass. So I'm sorry, Royce. Just keep doing what you're doing. That's my bad.
Oh, look at this. He heard you.
Yeah, just keep doing what you're doing, baby. You know better than me. You know your game.
High ball game. The 6-point advantage of DMV has been erased, and so far, neither team has gone on that run we talked about, Rick.
I don't think it's going to happen.
DMV was up by 8.
It's a game of inches now. 3 ball. Corner pocket.
That 3 is a big one right there. And you don't necessarily expect this much shooting volume. Low-scoring game like this, these buckets are big.
Oh.
Missing buckets like that are big too. That should have been 2 there for ATL.
Oh, that's how you lose a game.
Low-scoring game. Each bucket
you can't
or
miss
missed
those.
opportunity counts more. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't miss those, Doc. Dang.
Halfway to go through the fourth. A fin.
Good move.
Off the glass, but it goes in. Yep.
So they trapping Royce. They're not letting Royce go off. Well, okay, they trap. Okay, they do. Whoa. My man, he didn't have no hands or arms to catch that ball right now.
This is the 3rd turnover of this
His
quarter
arms went
already.
limp, apparently.
I think that's the 3rd turnover of the quarter for ATL.
Yes. Yeah, that's 3 too many for ATL.
Let's see if DMV can take advantage here.
Got him.
And it looks like they indeed are. Heath Singleton. Yeah, not the best night for him, but bucket there. Lead back up to 7. Toomey's wide open down underneath there.
Damn,
trapping defense
for ATLiens.
DMV's been trapping most of this quarter, most of the possessions this quarter, and that's the first time it's really burned them.
Oh, got him. Got him. Oh!
Toomey's fifth block. 13th rebound.
Oh, yeah.
A three going up from Royce, but he can't get it to go. But look who is there once again. Ryan Toomey.
He had bread, milk, juice, and he had him in the rim. All those things were in the basket together. He just checked them out.
I was going to say there's a new star on the SimWorld prep scene, but I think there's a whole constellation. The constellation Orion, shining bright tonight. Orion Toomey. I may get my MVP even if Run DMV wins this game, Rick.
He's been balling on both sides of the floor. He's been balling.
Been everything.
You know, it's crazy. You know, he's been balling. He's been fantastic tonight. Might be his coming out party.
1-point game. DMV still maintaining a narrow advantage as Pinkard looks to inside. Can't. He's going to try a long three.
He's been quiet too.
Chance for ATL to retake the lead.
Got a mouse in the house.
Yeah, well, didn't take advantage there. Pinkard, to his credit, undersized, but forced that shot out away from the rim. Did a little harder, made it hard enough. Ooh, ball on the floor, but it ends up in Hudgens' hands. Oh, look what Hudgens, those lemons, made it into lemonade.
Yes, he did. It was some sweet lemonade, too.
Yes, it was. Nice finish from the big man. 7-foot John Hudgens. More graceful than you expect from somebody that size, for sure. Royce once again has it. Double team comes over. Open three here. Oh.
So that tells me Run DMV is not scared of ATLiens jump shooters, and they shouldn't be. They're not a jump shooting team. That's a pretty good strategy by coach for Run DMV to put them in a position for them not to play to their strengths, which is down low. I can dig it.
That won't go there. And with a minute to play, it is still a one-possession game.
You gotta go.
That just feeds Orion down low.
Oh, he couldn't make it. He needed 2 scoops. He had 1.5. Dang it.
Some big missed opportunities for ATLiens. Big missed opportunities. Shot clock winding down. Free ball. Short.
You gotta go. Don't call timeout. Just gotta go quickly.
No timeouts needed. Couple differences seconds between the shot clock and game clock
Russ
here.
need to come off of it and then get it back. I don't think he should be shooting it right now. I think he need to come off of it and get it back.
Oh, couldn't get that, but a second chance.
Now you gotta have the 3. That's the 3, right? That's the one.
Oh,
that was the one. Katie, come get this door, baby.
Marcus Wood going crazy on the sideline. His team had so many chances down the stretch here, but just couldn't get any of those shots to fall.
That was his shot. That was the one that sent it to overtime.
Instead, it is looking like Jaden Banks and his DMV squad need to improve to 9 and 12 here. Still are 3.2 seconds left, however. ATLiens, however, going to have to foul to put DMV on the line, and
I love your optimism. It's a beautiful thing. I don't have it quite like you do. I don't see it your way, but I love the optimism that you have. Speaking of optimism, make sure you like, subscribe, follow. If you've been watching this game or the game before and you haven't hit subscribe yet, what have you been doing with your time? Take your hand out your pants and hit subscribe, sucker.
Get your hand out of my pocket. Hit subscribe. Free throws coming. Run DMV. And if Keith Singleton, who's a 90% free throw shooter, and hit even one of them, I line up in solidarity with Rick Blaze. Say it's official. This game is over. Singleton's first is up and good. And that makes it official. Blow out the candles on your cake, folks. Run DMV is going to improve to 9 and 12. ATL, Marcus Wood going to fall to 10 and 11. And they're going to rue the missed chances that they had down the stretch. They had some good looks at 2s, at 3s. They just couldn't do it. And good defense.
E, hold on, E. Who called the timeout?
TL must have called a timeout. TL called a timeout, right? ATLiens. I didn't call a timeout.
Is there a 5-point play I'm not aware of?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm getting correction on that. DMV called a timeout. They're probably putting some subs in the game.
I know ATLiens don't have a 5-point play where they couldn't just get a 3-point play. I know they ain't got a 5-point play drawing up for this timeout. But ATL, DMV called it makes sense. Okay.
We haven't heard a lot from Kendarius Rumpf, Trey Truss tonight. Actually, Truss hit a 3 in the first half. It was a nice shot, went in. But maybe get those guys out there. Maybe just give some final words of congratulations. Which would to his players, but Banks,
they talking trash. They ain't gonna be no congratulations. They saying way more than that. These kids are mouths are just gross.
0.2 on the clock.
Just
turn
get
over
it
here.
In, baby. That's all you gotta do.
There you go. That's all you got to do. Securely in the hands of Keith Singleton. Is a Run DMV victory. It spoils an amazing performance by Orion Toomey. The 6'11", 16-year-old earned our MVP nod even in defeat, but DMV takes home the most important award, and that's coming up with a win. Well, remember, folks, we are coming back tomorrow. There is a special Friday doubleheader showcase on SimWorld TV, so we hope we will see you there again. We've appreciated you being with us tonight at the only place where you can see the game and be the game. See you tomorrow, folks.
This has been a presentation of SimWorld Sports.